What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on BBIG stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we hit the crucial range of support, and I found this range of support by connecting the previous price action. And I've told you that if this asset breaks this line to the downside with the conviction of volume, we might see much lower price targets and we might see the longer consolidation phase. And definitely you shouldn't invest in this asset if this asset would break this range. And as you can see, we have first breakout below this level, and then we bounced back to the previous price points, and we hover for quite some time in between these two levels. And right here we have another breakout below this range with increasing volume, as you can see, and this was the real point where we had to get rid of our position. And as you can see, it happened exactly as I predicted. We hover for quite some time below these ranges, and we have only this massive spike that hit again these ranges of resistance. And for now, we are at roughly $1.17 mark. So definitely for now, this asset is still quite weak from the fundamental standpoint, but it has a decent opportunity in the short-term perspective. And let me show you what I am talking about. So we are on investorplace.com, and this article was published just 3 days ago, and it's titled Vinco Ventures stock hits up on gamma squeeze hopes. And let me quote you these bullets. Vinco Ventures is up big today, outpacing gains in the broader market. This move comes as BBIG stock has been named a top gamma squeeze opportunity. Investors betting on this stock's gamma squeeze potential appear to be increasing as risk on sentiment surges. And let me quote you this. Following a 2-week trading halt in August issued by the Nasdaq, shares of BBIG stock more than doubled in the span of few days. However, since that mid-August spike, shares of this company have since fallen back to earth, giving up around half of these gains. Today, impressive surge around 8% has outpaced the market and indicates interest in speculative names such as BBIG remains high. One of the key drivers of interest in Vinco Ventures today is hype around a potential gamma squeeze on the horizon. And definitely this gamma squeeze might be very powerful because a lot of retail investors might make this news with a snowball effect, and definitely probably it is happening right now. As you can see, we have an increase in volume with the increase in price, and during just a couple of sessions this asset went up for more than 40%. Definitely it is quite high movement, quite a huge movement, I have to say, and that's why we might see the trend continuation. And let's continue with this data. We are on stocktweets.com and we are on watchers section. As you can see right here, we don't have BBIG stock, and we have this stock in the most active section on the 8th place, and we don't have this stock, this ticker symbol, in the trending section. This means this asset has some potentials, has some support from retail community, basically from the stock tweets community, but it isn't massive, it isn't the highest one. And let me show you that on apewisdom.io we have Vinco Ventures on the 62nd place, and it lost about 26 rows during last 24 hours, and for now it has only 11 mentions in the Wall Street Bets community. Definitely it is not the highest support from this community. That's why we have to be cautious, because this asset is very volatile, and we might see the huge surges and movements basically of the price in upcoming sessions. So let me show you some details related to their institutional ownership. Right here on fintel.io we have bunch of green rows that indicate that a lot of companies opened a new position with this asset, but I have to say that the majority of these positions are quite small. As you can see, $37,000, $2,000, $1,000, 37 again, 15,000, 58, 54, 35, and so on and so forth. We have a bunch of these filings, but all of these positions are not so high. This means a lot of institutional investors probably try to catch the speculative movement to the upside, and that's why they entered this position. But guys, don't get me wrong. Right here you can see the date, the filing date. It was made, basically this filing was made at the very end of August. But the real execution date of this purchase was made about 45 days prior this filing date. And you have to keep this in mind. That's why just be cautious with the upcoming price action, and keep in mind that for now all of these investors might already reduced or completely closed their position. That's why we have to be very cautious. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I don't want to overcomplicate my analysis. I just want to connect a couple of points, this lowest point and this one, and probably this line might be some kind of trend line, because if we will see the lower price action from its current price, we might hit this range. And if this range holds, we have decent chances to see again spike in its price. That's why this might be one of the ranges of support. And what should we expect from the Elliott wave perspective? It is very difficult to make an assumptions what type of waves we have on the recent price movement, but we have for this lowest point and this highest point. And if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the lowest to the highest point, as you can see, we broke with the flying colors all major ranges that has the highest potential of trend reversal, and even 0.786 range is already broken. This means we have decent chances to hit lower price targets. And from the fundamental standpoint, I think this asset doesn't have enough steam to hit higher targets in a long-term perspective. Definitely, we might see these short-term spikes, but you shouldn't rely on these spikes if you want to be more conservative, if you want to be on a safer territory. That's why if you want to catch the trade, just accumulate your position with a tiny amount of your money, because in a long-term perspective it might bring you quite lucrative profits, but on the other hand the probability of these profits is quite low. That's why just be cautious and stay aside from these trades if you don't want to bet on risky assets. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in